What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna make this video hella short because my computer dead ass be over fucking heating when I try to upload these videos. So let's just jump right into it. Let me see. Topstep. But yeah, today was crazy. We had, let me see, Wednesday we had FOMC member Waller speaking at 9:35, and at 9:45 we had Red Filler News PMI. This is the trade I took today. I did take a L, post on my Instagram. Lost $442, but it was okay. I was proud of myself for not revenge trading. It was really fucking hard not to just jump back in there and just try to make my money back, but you know, been burned enough times to know like not to do that anymore. So let me see. So yeah, 9:35 we had this wicked volatile candle right here. 9:45. My camera. 9:45 right here. Wasn't that bad, but I was looking at NQ the whole time. I was actually looking for shorts. So at the time market open, we came. We had an SMT, high time frame SMT with ES, but I just want to see it play out, and it didn't give me shorts until way later. It was like 11ish. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna trade. Excuse me. I'm just gonna trade what it gives me. I was targeting these highs, these previous day highs, maybe even up here, I thought, because ES did end up taking out all these highs up here, and you can see NQ didn't take out this April 14th high, but it did take out the April 15th high, but ES took out this high. So we had an SMT there. Let me see. So on ES, there was no entry, to those highs. I mean, we come out 9:30, we break structure upwards, then this news candle was just going crazy, so not entering off that. Plus I entered off macro anyways, and today we had news near macro, so 9:50s usually when I can start getting into a trade. But I just didn't see an entry. Like, there was no 5-minute confluence that was hit on NASDAQ. We got this order block. There's no fair value gap, so the only way I would have traded was with the order block or maybe a equilibrium, but I generally do not trade swing high to swing. Yeah, I generally do not trade just off an equilibrium move, but that's like an added. But if there's a order block and then equilibrium, like that's like double confirmation. But I would never take a trade just off equilibrium. While on ES, we actually did come and just tap this order block right here. You could have entered a long position. Let me see on 1 minute time. Shit. On the 1 minute, come in here, we tap it, we break structure right here, as well as invalidating all these gaps. So it took a long right here, boom, and then target. It would have been, and price barely took out that I think it was like April 14th high too. So oh damn, it's disappeared. Hourly, yeah. I mean, is this the greatest trade in the world? No. I mean, look at the risk to reward. It's pretty like 1-to-1. So you probably would have got broken even on this trade too. But that's besides the point. This is a trade I ended up taking. on NQ. I saw that. Let me see. Right, it was right after we took out those highs, and this is my mistake, guys. Like, I really wanted to just trade today and make money. Again, that is like the worst way to go about it, because I knew there was SMT with ES and NQ, between ES and NQ to the downside. I know there was sell side SMT. However, I ignored it because I just wanted to enter into a trade like right that second, because it was like what, already 10:35. Yeah, 10:40. And then if I was just a little bit more patient, I could have caught shorts all the way to Asian lows. And I think ES took out London lows too before chopping. But let me see. Yeah, right on this 10:35 or 10:40 candle, it dipped into this fair value gap. Even though it already took out high time frame liquidity, but this was a continuation. I thought it was, but I was just like, fuck it, let me enter off of that. Yeah, I entered off of this breaker structure and this invalidation of inverse this fair value gap, and then we got a breaker structure right here. So I entered off of this breaker structure for longs. Stop loss was right here, and I was targeting, let me see, I was targeting like yeah, the September 14th high, which we know wasn't, yeah, which we know, or ended up being known, that it was just the SMT with ES. Yeah, that would have been a pretty good trade if it continued, but prices didn't move my way, and that was honestly my fault, because it already formed the SMT, but I just chose to ignore it just because I really wanted to trade. Like, we had, look, higher highs, where this is lower highs, and NQ made higher highs right here, higher highs. So even a high time frame SMT and low time frame SMT, that was a big no-no. I should have just stayed my ass out of the market, because at that point, like, I usually close it up at 10:30, and I was like, okay, not gonna trade anymore. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, you could have entered either on NQ or ES for shorts. It 5-minute invalidated this fair value gap, but it's like, I guess it'd be like kind of like a fair value gap order block entry right here into Asian low or London lows right here, and Asian lows were later taken out right here if you kept your position. So yeah, lesson learned, definitely be more disciplined, especially, and be smarter, not rushing things. Today was a very emotional trade, but I am happy I didn't jump back in and like over trade, try to make my money back, and over leverage. You know, like I said, there's opportunity in the markets every single day. So if you don't hit today, you're gonna hit tomorrow. Like, I just seen a TikTok of this dude. He had 5 straight losing days, but the next week he made all that money back plus like 2,000 on top. Like, so yeah, just I gotta learn to trust the process and trust my strategy. But that's pretty much it. Tomorrow, like, the goal is not to win the trade. Tomorrow's just be more disciplined. So let's get it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.